This field was home to legends like Bolino and Staubach, the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, and home to the Midshipmen of Navy. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. Let's see what he can do with the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So North Carolina's offense takes the field for the first time today. And as we watch this wide receiver come onto the field, when you have a dude like this, you find ways to get him the ball over and over again, no matter what the defense tries to take away.
Yeah, because the defense can't win. Whether you double team him, we're still going to win. And they're going to give him the ball in quick passes. They're going to throw it deep, and they're going to take advantage of him every opportunity they can. They will feed him. They will feature him because he's just that good.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. And that play just never got started as he's run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. He lets it fly. He's got it down the left side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
I'm a big believer in taking shots early in the game and being aggressive and showing my team I got confidence in them. Let's go make plays. First drive, already taking shots down the field. Nice job, nice pitch, nice catch.
Looking to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Reeled it in and just made the house call. I can't imagine that going any better.
What a great start for this offense. Opening drive, come out, have success. You know, most offensive coordinators script their first 5 to 10 plays. Looks like that script worked pretty well.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Mids offense will go to work for the first time. And how about this matchup of a couple of guys who just don't get tired and don't mind being handed the football, Jesse?
And I love this matchup, too, because in modern football, it's all about throwing the ball and spread and tempo and air raid offenses. Let's go back to toting the rock, old school, 2 of the best running backs in the business here.
And the defenses now, like, they know the challenge. They know these guys are going to tote it. They got to be physical, committing guys to the box, not letting these running backs have success today.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now on the option. Quarterback on the keeper. Open space at the 25. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
when the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Give to the fullback. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And this fullback, he's a part of the running attack. It's not just going to be tailbacks carrying the football. The fullback, he can do some work as well running between the tackles. He shows you there.
Running game worked on first down. Let's see if they go back to it on second down. Sticks it in his belly. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
Here on third down for this offense. Back to throw, it's Horvat. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
That's a great job by the wide receiver there on a critical down. Third down, running the curl route, coming back to the football, making the catch, picking up the first.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. They'll run the option. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Nice job playing assignment football by that defensive end. Knowing what my job is, not letting that quarterback get out, get loose, making a good play, and most importantly, being there in the right spot and getting him on the ground.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll ride his man on the option. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Oh, I love when you give the fullback the ball. It's kind of a dying breed. It's been taken out of most offenses. But I like when you reward him for all the unselfish plays he has to have throughout a game.
And you know what I like to see? The evolution in football. Fullbacks become a bit of a dying breed. Now you're starting to see a few sneak back in here and there.
It's crazy. Football's cyclical, right? The moment somebody does something else, you go the other direction and just always change.
Tackle is made at the 46-yard line. Fourth down coming up.
Navy will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Johnson wants to throw it. Got his man quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover, and you saw a great example of it with that running back.
A 3rd and long coming up here. He wants to throw it. A little screen to the running back. Giving him his pads. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Trying to find his man on first down. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Movement here from the tight end. They'll try the run. Discards a man. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get your guy on the ground. Refuse not to get him on the ground. That's not a big back. You got to get that guy on the ground. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of the sticks.
Johnson looking to throw. Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
The Tar Heels line it up with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, UNC!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Give to the fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run the option. He'll keep it himself. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
The back goes in motion. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Loses 2. 2nd down coming up.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. On the option. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
And the 42 brings up 3rd down.
Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Back to pass, it's Horvat. Myers on the move. Got his man. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And you got man-to-man coverage. You're running that curl route. That ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you stopped your route. He's going to be right there. He does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. On the option. Quick toss. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
6 brings up 2nd down.
Guys, we've reached the end of the period and North Carolina's on top. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Here comes the option. Tackled after picking up the first down.
And you gotta throw the fullbacks a bone occasionally, okay? Those dudes have one of the worst jobs on the field. Always blocking every single play, down in, down out. When you get those situations, you can give him the ball, give him a bone, reward him for all of his hard work.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Goes to the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Second down.
They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. The big fullback's got it. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. It's good. Easy call for the refs. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Gets open down the middle. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
Trying to convert this 2nd and short. The option look. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picked up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch?
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Shows him the stiff arm. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the run. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. On the option. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
And the Tar Heels are rolling down the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Delivers to contact. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
And that's all you want, right? You want that first down, understand the situation, understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
From the 30-yard line on first down. Handoff to the lone back. How much lingerie is this guy going to leave on the deck as he gets it down to the 25?
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go to the ground. Oh, sick, nasty move, and he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
The Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Caught in the backfield, it's Hampton. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They move the tight end all over. Johnson wants to throw it. Lets it fly. And that ball is picked off. And he's brought down, and his defense gets the ball back for its own.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now on the option. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Brings up 3rd down.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. At midfield, he's got room. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
I bet that running back's eyes got so big. When he gets that handoff going to the right, he sees the huge holes. Yes, please.
The defense just didn't flow quickly enough. All of the blockers had leverage on their men.
Man, that defensive line has to get off the ball a little bit better, get some penetration to stop that outside run.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
I love fullbacks that are versatile. You don't see many of them in college football anymore, but this guy's unique. He is a weapon when he has the ball in his hands.
Line getting set on second down. On the ground, it's Chapman. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Caught. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Incomplete, and man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down for this offense. Looking to pass, it's Horvat. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got the back over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. After finishing a drive with a field goal earlier, this one will be a 33-yard attempt. And it's right down the boulevard.
That makes the score North Carolina 14, Navy 6.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Guys, it's been an entertaining first half, and not a lot of time left to put some more points on the board.
No, but you got this possession right here to maybe go into the half tied up. So good first half, but a great way, Jesse, to end this first half.
Yeah, you'd love to take that momentum into the second half. And listen, this offense practices 2-minute every single week for this exact situation. They'd love to be able to go generate a few more points before taking it into the locker room.
He finds his man. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina!
Number 5.
That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The extra point.
The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. Kickoff team has the ball teed up and they're about ready to go. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Navy will go back on the attack. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Scanning the field, it's Horvath. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Run it with the fullback. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Hutchinson. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Now adjusting. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. He's going to pass. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to pass on 2nd down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. To the air, it's Horvath. Getting some heat. Takes a hit as he fires. And he intercepts it. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the hallowed grounds of the U.S. Naval Academy.
And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Navy offense. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one, put your best plays together, start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
They'll run the option. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line.
When you're a defense, it is stop the run first. That is your first responsibility. It makes the whole game easy. And right now, they got it going on the ground. The defense is going to have to change something up. These little tiny dink and dunk, dink and dunk. You keep doing this, they'll go all the way down the field on you, so you might want to get a little bit more aggressive.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Navy will have to punt it away. Now on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. He leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Johnson looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
The Tar Heels will send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. The fair catch called for and made. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
At the 20-yard line, brings up 2nd down.
Now on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Kent. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RPMs on that football. You can tell he's throwing over the middle of the field. He knows he's got defenders there. I got to throw this thing in there quick, fast, in a hurry. Nice job by the quarterback.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
At the 43-yard line. 2nd down coming up.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Still on his feet at the 45. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Man, I want to be a running back in this offense. take that handoff to the right, you see that blocking and all the holes open up, that's a good sight for a running back.
You've heard of read and react. I think the defense read it. They just didn't react very well.
Well, when you got that kind of a line, just all that push they're getting on that right side, they just pushed the defensive lineman back, got in the linebacker's laps, and man, oh man, it was brutal up front.
Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers in all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. The give to the big fullback. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And the fullback breaks off a nice gainer there. No such thing as just 3 yards in a cloud of dust with this guy. He can make people miss and get you a play.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
They'll run the option. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
To the big boy. I like that. Those guys are really stout. They're usually not very tall, thick as can be, used to hitting linebackers. That's what they chew on linebackers for a living. I love when you give them the football, they lower their shoulder and get that first down for you.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And it's caught! Touchdown, midshipman!
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as the defense come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play action by this offense.
Lining up to add another.
Victor is on for the extra point.
And after the extra point, it's a one-possession game, down 21-13. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
He's marked down at the 22. Second down coming up.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Johnson wants to throw it. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Tar Heels will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. And Navy will go back on the attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Here comes the offense on second down. On the option. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Third down coming up.
Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. On the option. Shakes off a tackler. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Now, a fourth down.
Navy will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So you get stuffed on first down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on second, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
How about the ball carrier on that explosive play, backed up inside his own 10-yard line, and is running out in the open field, making people miss, and finally giving his offense some room to operate, really get this drive going.
It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Final minute now of the third quarter. They'll put the tight end in motion. Off play action. Outstanding athleticism, but not very efficient on the catch. That's a loss of yardage. They just can't seem to cover this guy. He keeps getting open, even when he's running out of space on the sideline.
Yeah, running out of space, they're still going to feature him. They see the matchup, and look at the balance and the coordination and just knowing where I'm out on the field to get the feet inbounds and secure the catch. What a play and what a day for this young man.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Guys, we've reached the end of the period, and North Carolina's on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. And here comes the Navy offense. Here comes the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Goes to the option. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Give it to the guy with no neck, 2 chin straps, oversized shoulder pads, the big burly fullbacks. Those guys are awesome. They're kind of a dying breed in college football, but you love seeing them get the pigskin, fall forward, and hit anybody in their way.
Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
Navy will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
But Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
The Tar Heels headed quickly to the line. Johnson looking to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Snagged on the outside. It's Hampton.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game, but I can throw it to them. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of it.
They'll line up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. They'll run play action. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down.
And that's exactly what I want from my quarterback. I trust you. I want to throw the ball down the field on 3rd and long, make a play, but understanding the situation, throw that thing to the crowd. Now a field goal puts me up by 2 possessions in the 4th quarter where I like my chances.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And they're not on the same page there.
Incomplete. It leads
That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. If they thought it would fool them to give it to the fullback, that was not the case.
Yeah, give this defense credit. They obviously watched a lot of film this week, and they knew there were a lot of different guys offensively that could touch the football, including the fullback, but he had no room to go there.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Got it behind the line. It's Hutchinson. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab, and he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Handoff to the fullback. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air, it's Horvath. Safe completion on the screen. Turns it on at midfield. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a 1st down and much more. Really good execution by this offense.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. And yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Going up top on 1st down. Connection to the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Here's the handoff. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd down coming up.
Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. Give to the big fullback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that play.
Navy quick to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, and now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good.
That makes the score North Carolina 24, Navy 16.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock, but the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Tar Heels will call on their punt team. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. The offense set for a first down play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Coming after him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Dropping back, it's Horvat. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to move it through the air. Feeling some heat. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one.
That's a good decision by the quarterback. I know that's not going to come up on the stat sheet, but you're in the pocket, nobody's open. Don't risk turning it over. Just throw it away.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He wants to throw here on second down. He's going to take off. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. Looking to throw for it. Trying to beat the D deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.